Unpacking Mechanical Engineering with Nthabeleng Ragedi.
I'm studying mechanical engineering, and it is my first year this year.
Oh, nice. That is really nice, hey? But I
Mm-hmm.
mean, like you passed with 6 distinctions, right?
Yeah.
You could have studied anything in uni, but you decided to go for mechanical engineering. How did you decide that?
Growing up, I was exposed to cars being fixed. I remember my uncle and my dad used to fix cars a lot. So I just got exposed to that environment as a kid. And also during my high school years, I got the privilege of attending and being chosen to go to excursions and companies, engineering companies. So that just really broadened my interest and my love for engineering. And then I just decided, let me just do this because this is what I really love and interested in.
Oh, sweet. That is really nice, hey? I'm
Yeah,
glad to know that you found your passion at a young age,
yeah.
because a lot of people get to matric or even finish school without knowing what they're passionate about. What advice would you give to someone who is confused as to like what career pathway they should take because they're not aware of their passions or interests?
Yeah. I must say that we are different, uh, and we have our own journeys or our own realizations, or people realize later in life that they love something. So I'll just advise everyone to not be too hard on themselves, because being in matric is like real pressure. You have to know what you want to do next year, but there's no rush in doing that. Remember that you are potentially going to go into university, spend 4 years doing what you might not like. So just take the time to get to know yourself. Also, you can start like researching about things that might interest you from grade 9, maybe, or lower grades, so that you know what to expect and which choices you want to take on after school.
Thank you so much for that. Okay, so going back to mechanical engineering, what is it all about and what modules do you guys have in that degree?
We are under a course, or rather, um, a course, yeah, that is called Common First Year. So all the engineering students in my university are just doing the same content. We're just gonna branch out into our disciplines next year. But mechanical engineering is just about machines. It's a branch in engineering which deals with designing, um, fixing, maintaining machines. We could go from like cars, just the machines and industries and all that. It is very broad. So our modules include maths, physics, chemistry, and applied physics, just those kind of modules. And as I mentioned before, we are just getting the general knowledge this first year. So things are going to get more amplified as we go
Yeah.
into the second year.
Thank you for that insight. Eh? So, like when you're in high school, you have this image of how university is going to be. Is there anything now that you're in uni that um, you might not have predicted before? It's something that's happening right now that you had never predicted happening.
Okay, so I was someone who has never struggled with time management, and uh, I think my my mom was there for me most of the time, pushing me. So time management was something that I never thought about, but it hit me hard. You have to be disciplined and manage your time wisely in university, because there's this chunk of work that you have to finish in just a week. And if you let it sit, it's doubling the next week. So just discipline and time management is one big thing that I'm learning about, that I'm also struggling with, but I'm learning to adapt and just get good with it.
You mentioned that engineering is all about working with machinery and stuff. Would you
Mhm.
say that a university degree is necessary in order for you to become a mechanical engineer, or you can just finish your matric and still become a mechanical engineer just from seeing your dad fixing machinery?
Yeah, there are those options to just go and work because it's just about learning. Me doing a degree is just for me to get more insights and probably get more knowledge so that I can be able to do other things because it's the knowledge that I get that will maybe get me far. It's not really guaranteed, but there's a big possibility that I might get like good jobs. But you can also go for college degrees that are just quick and easy to get. Artisans also do a similar work to what mechanical engineers do. So it's not really a necessary thing to go to university. You can just be a mechanical engineer in just a short period of time.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is really insightful. He. So let's say I'm in high school and I'm planning on becoming a mechanical engineer one day. What subjects would you advise me to take?
I would strongly advise mechanical engineers to go for physics because some things that I'm learning uh, on the physics that we are doing currently are just a continuation of what I did in matric and all those other grades. I do get people who just got to do physics now and they struggle a lot with balancing and knowing the content. So just your physics, I know physics in high school is with chemistry. So you do physical sciences, which has the physics part and the chemistry, and then your pure math. Pure math is very necessary for mechanical engineering or engineering as a whole. And then, yeah, I think those are just the subjects that are necessary for one to be a mechanical or just an engineer.
Oh, okay. And then how about like the requirements for you to make it to university? Once you've taken those subjects, what are the basic or the minimum requirements?
Okay, so with university, they call them credits. So with your levels, let's say, for example, you got a level 6. They take your report and they count all your levels and they have to get 242. So when you all add your levels all together, they have to add 242 and above for you to qualify to be an engineer.
Thank you so much, Nthabeleng. This was really an insightful discussion. Thank you so much. I hope everyone that is watching right now benefited from this. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.